Hi and welcome to the Arsenal Circle, here to talk to you today about the latest fixture. It's a rainy day at Stamford Bridge as Chelsea lose 1-0 to Arsenal. Very, very happy with this result, and it was a really good game to watch. And I'm so happy we got the win. There's so much to talk about, but let's start off straight away with the starting 11. I thought that was asked for a second. No, but we had our fully fit, our best starting 11 with Zinchenko at left back, which I didn't actually like as a choice. I would have rather we went with Tierney. He's been playing well. I think he deserves it. But, you know, it was good to see Zinchenko back nonetheless. And, you know, he had an alright game. I'll get onto it. And, you know what, just overall, very, very happy that we got the win here. You know, London remains red forever. And we are back to the top of the league. And Chelsea are down in 7th. Not looking good for them. As you can see early on, that we did deserve the win here. We were the better team. You know, more possession, more shots, more on target. And just overall, I think we were the better team. But, you know, let's go through the game, through the timeline. So, the first half, not much happened. It was a really good back-and-forth contest. But, you know, mainly Arsenal dominance. We had most of the control of the ball, and I think a lot of that was down to the best two midfielders in the league, Xhaka and Thomas Partey. Obviously, I'm exaggerating, but they played brilliantly today. Very, very good performances from both of them. Controlled the midfield so well. Chelsea just couldn't keep up. And you know, Aubameyang, he got a bit frustrated, and he did. He did give away a yellow card in the 27th minute, and it was just aggression. Like, I don't understand how you come to Arsenal, you love the club, you get a tattoo of the club, and then you leave, go to their rivals, and all of a sudden hate us. Like we did. With the only reason your career is relevant, realistically, and you're gonna fall under the curse of the number 9 at Chelsea yet again. That's all I have to say for him. You know. But yeah, Saka yellow card I thought was a little bit harsh because Cucurella did foul Saka quite a lot. And look, he did not get a yellow card throughout the whole game, which I thought was very surprising. Cucurella was quite aggressive today. But, you know, first half, good back and forth. Fine, cool. I'm very nervous heading into the second half because I think this is a time for Chelsea to change the flow of the game and start pushing for a goal. But that did not happen. We, in fact, got a goal basically from a corner. Saka basically scored it. Gabriel kind of stole it, but in the same way, he just reaffirmed that it went in. And, you know, I think 4 or 5 Chelsea players could be to blame for that goal, you know, because the ball just went past all of them. I think Mendy has to take the main blame, in my opinion, maybe. Because as a goalkeeper, if the ball's there, you just grab it. You don't wait for your defender to do it for you. And it was just a very lucky goal, very jammy goal, but definitely a deserved goal. We were the better team the first 60 minutes for sure. Definitely controlled the play. And, you know, Gabriel scored, which I think is very reminiscent of what happened in the game, and it was that our defence was incredible. I will just cover the last 20 minutes, ever since, you know, Kovacic came on, even Broja a bit. Ever since these two were the most noticeable, they came on, they kind of changed the play. You can see Broja was definitely making more runs than Havertz had. Havertz had to come off, obviously, and Kovacic was just they took the midfield back when Kovacic came on, I thought, and Gallagher helped with that. But I mean, at the same time, at that point, we're tired. We're kind of sitting back. You know, we bring on El Neni, we bring on Holding. You know, at the end, I don't think it was the 94th minute. It was more like 90th. But oh well. Yeah, only the 3 substitutions today when we could have gone up to 5. But we didn't need him. I think this was a good substitution because I will say Zinchenko was not having his best game. He has just come back from injury. He was very good. Still looked quite confident. But, I mean, he just... I don't know. Something about him was missing today, I thought. But maybe that's just my opinion. But can we please talk about these 3? Gabriel, Saliba, and Ben White were incredible today. Ben White and Saliba in particular, if I had to pick out 2. And they just did their jobs. Ben White had so much space. He was given so much space. And he knew how to use it. I mean, a couple of misplaced balls, yes, but But overall, very solid performance. He controlled the right side of the field with Saka and Saliba. You know, I think he got beaten once, maybe twice. Every other time someone came and attacked, he either got it out for a corner or just defended it brilliantly. And it's great to see because he had a really good game. Who else had good performances today? I thought Martinelli was a little bit shaky, if I'm being honest. I didn't think he had his best game, but he definitely played well. Saka was a bit selfish, I must admit, but he had a good game overall. You take those. And Jesus, man, he still hasn't scored, but he's still getting in the results. Like, he's still getting us victories, right? And he's an integral part of every single win that we've had. He's very important towards it, in my opinion. I also thought Odegaard didn't have a great game in terms of his standards. It wasn't amazing. He played alright. Like, he did what he needed to, but nothing special. And Ramsdale didn't have much to do. But it was a very good performance. As you can see, Chelsea did kind of take control here. And we were, defending for the last 15 minutes. But I am elated with this victory, I have to tell you. It's been a while since I've been this happy with football. And it's great to see. It's great to see. And we're back to the top of the league. Let's talk about Chelsea really quick, because I didn't think they had a terrible game. I just thought they didn't play up to their usual standards. I think a lot of Chelsea fans, what they're going to do is they're going to say it was the fullbacks, and I'm going to agree, because Cucurella did not look as confident as he has at the left of a three, and same with Azpilicueta on the right of a three. They were now pushed out to right back and left back, and I don't know, they didn't really feel like they had any solidity anywhere, any backup, and we were really able to attack them on the wings and go in. Especially when Chalobah and Thiago Silva, I mean, they're not the best defensive duo. I mean, I know Thiago Silva's incredible, but Chalobah alongside him, it's a bit of a mismatch, right? So Thiago Silva can't rely on Chalobah to do as much stuff. Mendy almost fumbled twice in the match, gave away goals like he did last time, but he didn't. He was very careful. And Aubameyang was shut down. He didn't get a look in. Similar thing with Havertz. I mean, he just wasn't making runs. I didn't think he was very good. Sterling, I forgot, was on the pitch. Mount, I thought, stood out a little bit. Jorginho and Loftus-Cheek were all right, but we really dominated that midfield area, and it was a lot down to this defence that had to do a lot of the work, and they didn't. They didn't do as much of the work as our defence did in this match, and they kept out many goals, but they didn't keep out the one that won it, which is what matters, right? 1-0 to Arsenal. We've won the match, and it's as simple as that. I will say Stamford Bridge was not very hype. I was a bit, the match started and there's no pure roaring energy from Stamford Bridge. Let's beat Arsenal, let's beat our rivals. I didn't get that today, but I mean, that's what happens when you were founded 20 years ago. And, the Arsenal fans were incredible today, I do have to say. But, no disrespect to Chelsea. They played their game. I did think there were some standout performances. But Conference League has never looked so good for them. Good game. We have to take it as Arsenal fans. We have to. And be very happy with that, because now we really look like legitimate title chargers. We've beaten Spurs, Chelsea, and Liverpool now. And the big team that we lost to is Man United, right? So if we are able to get any points against City, it's really convincing title charge. Because we've beaten half of the big six. That doesn't happen often, right? With teams, there's a lot of draws usually in the big six. We haven't drawn to any of them. We've only drawn to Southampton, and it just looks like a very positive result. I don't know. There's not much to talk about apart from that. It was a very good game, very good to watch. I recommend if you haven't watched it, just go watch the whole game. You'll be entertained the whole thing. It was really good. But yeah, at the end of the day, Gabriel's the hero as he gets the goal. And that's all I can say. Well done to Arsenal. Thank you for watching. Please leave a like and subscribe if you did enjoy, and if London is red. And comment down below what you thought about the game. Thank you for watching. Goodbye.